Hi guys, my name's Steve from SLB Fitness. Today I just want to talk to you about the 22 press-up challenge that is going around at the moment. Now, first of all, I'd like to say it's a fantastic challenge and I'm pleased to see so many of you taking part in this. However, I have seen a few little things going wrong with the press-ups, and I'd just like to give you a few pointers so that when you take part in this, or if you choose to do it again, you reduce the chance for potentially hurting your shoulder or maybe even your back going into spasm. So I'm going to do a few repetitions here, just talk to you about why I'm doing it in a certain way, and we'll go from there. So the first thing I would like to do is talk to you about your lower back position when you're setting yourself up. So when you hold yourself at the top of the movement, I'd like you to try to make sure that if anything, the tailbone is slightly tucked under, as opposed to your lower back sagging and your hips or your bum being too lifted. You may feel a bit more of a contraction in the stomach itself. That's not a problem at all. So the first thing is trying to get your alignment, trying to get your core engaged and the abdominals nice and tight. The second point I would like to come on to is your hand placement. Now, you don't want your hands to be too wide because it will stress your shoulder a bit too much. However, you don't want them too close either, because again, it becomes a lot harder on the actual triceps and your shoulders. So in between a fairly wide and narrow position, try to make sure your hands are slightly turned out. Again, that's going to be better for your shoulder health. One way of doing this is making sure that your thumb is straight with the rest of your body. Then from that position, try to keep your shoulder blades pulled down your back. Breathe in as you lower yourself to the floor. Exhale and come up. I see a lot of people coming halfway down and then pushing up. The important thing is a full range of movement. Come right down, exhale and push up. If you've got a friend or somebody with you who's not filming you, get them to place a fist under your chest as a guide or a marker so you know where to stop or where to come to. And try and keep it nice and steady. If you go too fast, if anything comes out of alignment, you're not going to be aware of it. And the last thing I'm going to say is if you find that doing a full press up is too difficult for you to get the full range of movement for the 22 repetitions, there is an alternative press up you can do. And I'm going to do a video for this later in the week, so please stay tuned and I'll speak to you soon. See you later, guys.